Hello and welcome to the Musical History of, a channel bringing you music history from around the world. Be sure to subscribe to receive notifications about our latest new videos. Alright, let's get started. Joseph Haydn was one of the most influential composers of the classical era, and his legacy continues to be felt to this day. Born on March 31, 1732, in Roerau, Austria, Haydn was the second of 12 children. His family was not wealthy, and he received only a limited education, but he showed an early talent for music, and his parents encouraged him to pursue his passion. At the age of 6, Haydn joined the choir at St. Stephen's Cathedral in Vienna, and he soon became known for his beautiful voice and his ability to read music. In 1740, he was sent to study with his relative, Johann Matthias Frank, who recognized his talent and arranged for him to receive further training in Vienna. There, Haydn worked as a freelance musician and chorister while studying composition with the renowned teacher Nicola Porpora. Haydn's early compositions were largely influenced by the Baroque style, which was still popular at the time. However, by the time he was appointed as the music director for Count Morzin in 1759, Haydn had already begun to develop his own unique style, characterized by elegance, clarity, and a sense of humor. This position provided Haydn with the opportunity to experiment with orchestration and musical structure, and he quickly established himself as one of the most innovative composers of his time. Haydn's most significant career move came in 1761 when he entered the service of the Esterhazi family, one of the wealthiest and most powerful noble families in Austria. Haydn was initially employed as the assistant to the court composer, Gregor Werner, but quickly rose through the ranks to become the court composer himself. This position provided Haydn with the resources and security to pursue his creative vision, and he remained in the service of the Esterhazi family for more than 3 decades. During his time with the Esterhazis, Haydn composed a vast amount of music, including symphonies, operas, string quartets, and piano sonatas. His music was known for its use of structured themes and motifs, clever harmonic progressions, and a sense of balance and proportion. Haydn was also a master of musical form, particularly the sonata form, which he helped to develop and popularize. Haydn's contributions to the development of classical music were enormous. He played a crucial role in establishing the symphony as a major orchestral genre, and his innovations in orchestration and musical structure had a profound influence on the work of later composers, including Mozart and Beethoven. Haydn was also a pioneer in the use of the string quartet, which he developed into a major form of chamber music. His contributions to these genres helped to shape the development of classical music for generations to come. Some of Haydn's most famous works include his Surprise Symphony, his London Symphony, and his oratorio The Creation. His string quartets, including the Emperor Quartet and the Sunrise Quartet, remain beloved and frequently performed works in the classical repertoire. Haydn was known for his modesty and humility, despite his great success and fame. He was deeply committed to his work and continued to compose even in his old age, producing some of his most important works in the years just before his death. He was also known for his kindness and generosity, and he had a close and affectionate relationship with his fellow musicians. Joseph Haydn died on May 31, 1809, at the age of 77. His legacy as one of the greatest composers of all time remains secure, and his music continues to be admired and performed by musicians and audiences around the world. Haydn's contributions to the development of classical music were so significant that he is often referred to as the father of the symphony and the father of the string quartet. Haydn's music was highly regarded during his lifetime, and he received numerous honors and awards, including a knighthood from the Austro-Hungarian Empire in 1791. He also became a celebrity in his own right, and his music was popular among both the aristocracy and the middle class. Haydn's music was performed in concerts throughout Europe, and he was often invited to visit foreign courts and perform for royalty. Despite his success, Haydn remained humble and committed to his craft. He once famously said, "My language is understood throughout the world." This statement reflected his belief that music was a universal language that could transcend cultural and national boundaries. Haydn's music is characterized by its beauty, elegance, and humor. He was known for his ability to infuse his compositions with a sense of playfulness and joy, as well as a deep emotional resonance. His music often featured unexpected twists and turns, surprising harmonies, and witty musical jokes. Haydn's influence on the development of classical music cannot be overstated. He paved the way for many of the great composers who followed him, including Mozart, Beethoven, and Schubert. His innovations in musical form, orchestration, and harmony helped to shape the sound of classical music for generations to come. Today, Haydn's music remains popular and highly regarded by both musicians and music lovers. His symphonies, string quartets, and piano sonatas are still performed and recorded regularly, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of composers and performers. Haydn's innovative approach to musical form, orchestration, and harmony helped to shape the sound of classical music for generations to come, and his contributions to the development of the symphony and the string quartet have earned him the title of father of these genres. Haydn's music continues to be admired and performed today, and his legacy as one of the greatest composers of all time remains secure. Thank you for watching. If you liked today's video, please let us know by clicking the like button, and if you're interested in learning more about music history around the world, be sure to subscribe to the Musical History of channel. Thanks.